Hi there, I'm, for those that don't know, Una McGuinness, the Network MD, and I'm here to talk to Katie in Hong Kong, our Aspire Hong Kong office, about life day and night in the lovely, vibrant city of Hong Kong. So, Katie, tell me, how long have you been in Hong Kong now, and tell me what kind of promoted you or prompted you to actually move out here?
So I came to Hong Kong in July 2013, so now it's February, so I've been here for 7 months. What prompted me? So I grew up in Hong Kong. We lived here for quite some time. I went to primary and secondary school here, and I've always wanted to sort of work overseas, but I didn't know where exactly I wanted to go. And then obviously when I found out that Aspire were opening an office, I thought I would put my name forward. So that's pretty much why I've come back.
Tell us a little bit about your experience kind of prior to coming over here and launching the office with Tom as assistant country manager. How long were you in recruitment? How long were you formally working with us in London?
Yeah, so when I graduated in 2005, I went straight into recruitment, so I have about 8 years experience now. I joined Aspire in 2010, and I joined on the media planning and buying team, so recruiting into media agencies.
Yeah.
And then obviously coming over here, I work into different markets.
And what's the role now? How are you finding it different from the role that you had in London?
Well, obviously I'm still recruiting. I think the differences are that I'm recruiting into multiple markets. So the main markets that I recruit into now are still media agencies, so media planning and buying, events and conferences, whether it's a sales role or actually a sort of a more logistic role. I have touched on market research, but also do media sales. So those are the sort of sales, events and agency are my core sort of markets that I'm focusing on. So obviously doing the recruitment, but I think what else, obviously being in a small office, you really have to kind of get involved with as much as possible. So marketing, I'm head of IT. It's just very varied. I mean, you just have to, you can't rely on anybody because you don't have anybody else around you. And especially when Tom and I came over in the beginning, it was just us two. So you just really have to roll your sleeves up and help out with anything.
And tell us, kind of importantly, what's the social life and sort of nightlife or weekend? What do you do after? I know you're in the office 12, 14 hours a day, slaving away. But when you're not in the office, what's there to do in Hong Kong?
Oh, there's so much to do. Obviously, the climate is very, it's good over here. So you can do a lot more of outdoorsy things. So after work, I mean, I tend not to do too much after work because, the working week's pretty exhausting. But during the weekends, you can go hiking, you go out for a lot of champagne brunches, that sort of thing. So the nightlife is amazing. And, there's many a times that I've sort of got home the early morning hours because nothing closes, so you just don't realise what time it is. So that's it's good and it's kind of bad. But obviously where we're situated, it's really cheap to go to the surrounding sort of countries like Thailand and Malaysia. So although I haven't done so much travelling just yet, I know that's opportunities definitely. So yeah, it's great. It's really great.
And cuisine, there's every type of possible cuisine.
Definitely. I mean, you can get anything you want. I mean, there's obviously a lot of great local restaurants, but there's Italian, Peruvian, Greek, anything that you want is here. So yeah, it's not.
And how easy do you think it is? Has it been to? Obviously, you were here at school, but coming back as a working person to make friends with people and meet people that are maybe similar to yourself?
Yeah, I mean it's actually really easy. I mean everybody is so friendly. I think the differences in London, if someone started talking to you at a bar, whether it's a female or male, you kind of think, why are you talking to me? We're here, everybody just talks to everybody, and you have to be really open to that. That I think you're very used to sort of sticking when you grow up somewhere, or you've been somewhere for quite a long time. It's very easy to stay within the same sort of social circles, and here you really have to step out your comfort zone and just kind of, if someone invites you out for a drink and you've only met them once, you need to go, because then you kind of develop your own sort of network of friends.
Sure.
So yeah, but it's really easy, and people invite you out for loads of stuff, so it's good.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. And what would you say to somebody that might be considering a move over to Hong Kong or to work overseas with Aspire?
I think definitely. I mean, that you know, I think it's been a great move for me. I absolutely love it. I think you need to kind of make sure, you know, that you're moving for the right reasons, and not that you're trying to escape from somewhere. You know, it's something, because it's hard, it's challenging to sort of settle down.
You're on your own.
You're on your own. You're away from your family, you're away from your close friends, and then you've also got a sort of a new job and a new market to learn. So, you know, there's a lot of challenges, but I think if that's something you're really serious about and you've got all the right reasons, then there's no reason why you shouldn't sort of, you know, find out more about the opportunities here in Hong Kong, or certainly, you know, make the move, definitely.